We got another unboxing we're going to do tonight. I don't even know what it is. I got several boxes in from Tuacahn Hobby today, which I have no affiliation with. I don't know anything about them, but I got them kind of cheap off of eBay. So this is a Heng tank, and it's a 3838, whatever that means. That up there so you can see that. A 3838. And all right, well, let's open this up and see what we got. All right, and this has the zinc gears in it. Okay, like I said, I really can't remember what this one is. We'll find out. Ooh, so far so good. We got something in a black box. That's a good idea. And it's a, oh, it's an M26 Pershing. Ah, that's cool. I like Pershings. I don't have a Pershing. I guess that's why I bought this one, huh? Throw that way. Okay, let's take a look at these. One thing I really do like are the new boxes that these come in. Look how beautiful these are. They're black. They got great writing on them. And on that side, it tells you what we're getting about the US M26 Pershing. And on this side is some of the part features. We're talking about, don't get too close, suspension system, smoking, flashlights, BB shooting, gun turret up and down, and the sound. So I think this is a great looking tank. And here's the front of the box right there. And this one shows that it has the zinc, Heng zinc gears in it. Let's pull it out. I'm not sure, but I think this is a 5.3 and not a 6.0. But that's okay. I think I paid $113 for this thing, which is cheap. You know, but it's a. Let's start off with this. Here we got the control. We got the instructions, and we'll know all about that. And let's open these up. Pull out the. Just go through this fast. All right, here's telling about the tank. Let's get to page 1. You know, the Heng does a really good job with their instructions. You know, really obvious things like don't shoot yourself in the eye with a BB gun, don't have it around kids, don't run over, don't put your fingers in there, don't run across the road. I mean, you know, pretty obvious. Ooh, I was going to say a bad word. Pretty obvious shit what they're going to do. Anyway, here's how to put together. And we'll try to follow these for the most part. How to operate the tank, what the controls do. And we'll just do that. And then here's, oh my gosh, look at all the crap you got to put on this thing. You know what we're not going to do on this unboxing is put all this stuff on. That's the instructions. And then, of course, we got the this is how you run the radio. The new 2.4 megahertz radio. This is 5.3, so it's not the 6.0, so it's the abbreviated version. And then we've got the target that comes with everyone. So we've got the target, the radio, the instructions, and now we'll get to the tank. So, okay, so what we got over here, what fell off in my lap just then was the BBs. I got 2 million BBs. I actually was shooting the Stug tonight, and the Stug shoots like 100 feet. We're shooting them. I got this big backyard, and we were shooting BBs clean across the backyard. In fact, I hit Sam, my son, about 50 feet out, about chest high. He didn't know we were shooting him, and he went, ow! So it accomplished the purpose of hitting them and making them hurt. I was hoping to get blood. You know, if you shoot somebody with the airsoft BBs, well, not really, but you know, you're going to shoot somebody out to draw some blood, I would think, you know. So, okay. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, stand up. Okay, here's some more stuff. Here's some of those, all the things you put on there. Bunch of decals and extra tracks and all that stuff. They say in the arm motion thing, it says, oh, half hour, 45 minutes. Try 2 hours. Here's a Heng long batteries. I bought a bunch of 7,000 amp hours, and I weigh about 10 times as much. They go forever. I've charged them all tonight, though, or yesterday, but yeah, those suckers just run. They're 50 bucks a piece, but they're almost worth it. Okay, look at this. We got, oh, they even gave us a screwdriver in this one. That's the first time I've seen a screwdriver. That's awesome. You know what? I got a screwdriver that looks exactly like it. I must have got it in another box and didn't know it. I'll be damned. Look at that. Anyway, and then here's some more of those damn parts you put on it. They say it takes half hour, 45 minutes. It takes 3 hours and 18 minutes, you know. But anyway, we'll put those on and not bore you guys to death while we do it. Here's some of that smoke oil stuff. I put smoke oil in the stug tonight, and it really worked. It was blowing smoke all over the place. I was surprised. Now the stug's a 5.32. That's the only other 5.3 tank I got. All the other tanks I got are 6.0s. And so what have we got in here? We've got the charger. I got 420 of those chargers. Throw them over there with the chargers. One thing I didn't see is an IR, but the Stug doesn't have an IR. It just shoots BBs, so I assume this is just going to shoot BBs too, which is kind of okay and kind of not okay. My grandsons, who were over here tonight, and they're the ones that are shooting their dad with the BBs. I had Chance and Aiden over here tonight, and we really enjoy those IR battles. They're just really fun, but it's fun shooting people with BBs too. Even though the instruction says don't shoot people with BBs, I think every once in a while you got to do it. We're looking at the top of my bald head right now. Now this is as cheap as tank as we could get. It's a 5.3. Oh wow! Look at that son of a bitch. Look at that son of a gun. I mean, that is beautiful. Yeah, like I said, this is a cheap one. This is a 5.3. It reminds me a lot of the Walker Bulldog, and I guess it should because it's an M26 where the other one's an M41. But man, it's pretty big, and it looks a lot like the Walker. And I'll tell you what, after I got the Walker all dressed up and running good and everything, that's one of my favorite tanks. I really like the Walker tank. It's pretty cool. So what we need to do is open it up. And here's the door on it. Here's the door. Open it up. Now, one thing I've noticed right away, I think this got dropped or hit or something, because I'm going to have to glue this together, because it's, you see how that's really loosey-goosey? I think it's just, there's some screws underneath it or something. Probably going to have to pull the turd off and tighten that up and do some stuff to it. I'll have to turn that over to Josh. He's the master at that. But right now, I can see right now that we're going to have to do some alignment. But I think it's just tighten this up. There's a couple of screws back there, and so we'll have to get that tightened. I want you to see the gap posts I'm talking about. See, got this huge gap there, but I think we can just tighten that, or if we have to put some glue in there to tighten it up, that's okay too. But I don't want to. But there's a screw out here and a screw over there. And I think if we just screw that down. So this is I think I paid $113 for this. I really do. So I didn't pay a lot for it. It's got a nice independent suspension. Look at that. You see those springs in there? Look, all individual suspensions, so you're going around, and there's your plastic thing. You know, most of my tanks have the metal tracks and the metal drive gears and all that sort of stuff, but you know, for $113, I can't bitch about this. I think this is a great. Oh man, this is really loose on this side. Yeah, this got dropped or something, so we're probably gonna have. It seems a little bit loose. We'll have to just see what we can do. Okay, let's open her up. Put a battery in it. This is a 2.4 edition again. So what that means is you can run, I think, up to 20 tanks or 24 tanks or something. A lot of tanks. I haven't had a problem running up to 6 at a time so far. That's the most we've had at 5. Had 5 at a time, and we never even cross channels with any of them. So, and according to the advertisements, you can do. There's the thing you can do up to 20, I think. Okay. Now where is its battery? Battery's just the 1800. Nothing special. I don't know how to take the top off. Josh does them every day. He looks at them funny and their tops drop off like a rock star with a groupie. But hopefully it has a little bit of a charge in here so we can fire it up. If not, I got a whole basket of I got a whole bunch of charged batteries in my little battery case. Oh man, that's just tight in there too. You know, some of these battery compartments get really tight. See if we can get that on. Boy, there's that gel crap all over it. I'm gonna have to get that in there better than that. Let's pause this for a second, and I'll get the battery in it. Then I'll put batteries in the remote control too. So this is a 30-second pause. Okay, I thought this would be worth mentioning. Okay, now in this thing, there's got some little nubby things here that are supposed to hold the battery in place. But this connector is so short that if you put the battery where it's supposed to go, you can't pull it around and tuck it in, and you can see it's right to the end. And if you push it over where it will fit, the battery doesn't go down in there far enough. So I might have to, you know, get a Dremel tool or something and cut that out to fit the damn battery in here, which pisses me off. Okay, let's see if that works. I just took a pair of dikes, got them off. I hope I don't have to pull out a Dremel tool or something in there and get that down in there, but I think that did it. See, now that just goes in there nice and slick now. I think it'll go in there, but there wasn't any way to do it. So far I'm not very impressed with this one. Well, what I got is a tank. Oh man, that still won't go down all the way. Jeez. Nope. I'm gonna for posterity's sakes right now, I'm gonna put this on just so we can test it out, but I'm gonna have to go in there. I don't want to break that. You can see how that's bowed up, but we'll just do that for now. Then when I get a minute, I'll do it. So far, okay, the light's flashing. Okay, these have been painted over. What you can do is just take a little alcohol on a Q-tip and just scrape those off sooner or later. But most of the Heng models I've been getting in have had the lights painted over. So it's got the 2 lights in front. I assume the lights in the back will work too, but I don't know how we're going to do that. So anyway, okay, now you can see I got the batteries in there. Push this back on. We'll turn it on, and we'll see what happens. Whoa! The smoke is on. Well, let's see. Cycle the thing. Let's see. Whoa! Yeah, that seems to work. I don't have the thingamabobs in there yet. Function's working. You know, you're definitely gonna have to do something about that. Yeah, there's something going on in that turret. This looks like a good candidate for a new ring. I think Josh is gonna have to do a little thing out there. One thing about these 5.3s, the proportional drive on these are, you're driving slow, but it's really difficult now. Alright, anyway, so far, that's about it. Don't you love the sound of these suckers when they turned off? I mean, they sound like a real damn tank. These are great. Okay, so there's the unboxing of my Pershing M26 Pershing. I like the overall feel of the tank. There's some problems with it, obviously. Right now, this turret is loose, and you can see when we were running it, it was bad. So we got to do something about the turret. We're going to have to rebuild some stuff in there, either replace some parts or just tighten everything up. We'll see how that is. And then we got, and then the battery is just stupid. Now this is broken off here. I don't know what that's for, you know. So I think this thing got dropped or hit or something really hard. We've got to fix that battery compartment. That just sucks. I mean, really, I love the fact I got a screwdriver in this one, and the fact that I don't have a whole bunch of them means I only got them in a couple. Maybe it came in with the other 5.3, and they don't put them in with the 6.0s. I don't know. But anyway, and this one has the zinc gears in it, which are just about 10% better than the plastic gears. In fact, I've had some people say that the plastic gears are better because when the zinc ones break, they break off. At least the plastic ones, you know, they wear out instead of. Sooner or later, if we decide to hop this one up, we'll put a metal gearbox in it and do some other stuff. But right now, I've got some other tanks I'd rather work on. You know, this would be later down the road. But what we will do immediately is I'll put it into our shop here, and our master mechanic, Josh, who is a certified mechanic, and he works on high-end cars like Mercedes and Audis and all that sort of stuff. And he loves working on these tanks. And he's my son-in-law, and him and his son Bubba. Bubba's the main reason we got involved with these silly tanks in the first place. So M26 Pershing, Heng line, 5.3. I think there's a lot of real cool stuff about this. The fact that it's an American tank. I don't have very many American tanks. We've got the M1, A1, the M41 Bulldog, and now we got this one here. So we've got German tanks up the wazoo, but we'll get this one, get our American depot build up a little bit. So okay, that's it for Grandpa's Garage right now with our initial unboxing of our M26 Pershing. Over and out. Drug, sex, and rock and roll, or drug, rock and roll, and guitars, or guitars and tanks, and I don't know. One of these days, we'll have to play guitar for you. Okay, I'm a one badass guitar playing grandpa. Just want you to know. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.